fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Hands wrapped, knuckles taped black. Pick my gloves up off the mat. Fighting's all I ever had. Wasn't born with tons of gifts. Had to work hard as a kid. Know that everything I did was to catch the other kids. Slowly built that self-esteem. Turned myself to a machine. I'd compete so I'd be seen. I would lose and I'd succeed, but you'd never see me quit. I'd always get after it. Knew I had a different gift. I'd outwork any other kid. Deep within our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more. I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Last place, that's alright, I don't work at a fast pace. I'm a steady horse creeping up straight past it. And once I pass you, no one's getting past me. I've seen people hit walls and they stop there. I don't get that mind, man, it sounds scared. Good things take time, better prepare. Cause anything could do anything. I call my own shots, I call my own place. I enjoy my life almost every day, and I could teach you if you listen to me. You follow some rules, don't need gifts to be paid. Persistence is better than brains any day. Just listen to me and I'll show you the way. Our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more. I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime, that's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime, signing on the dotted line. Cashing checks left and right, that's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight, ain't nobody else in sight. Man, I think I see the light, yeah, that shit is so bright. Follow me, I got the guide, see you on the other side, son. Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You can try another day, yeah. Cause I love the taste of winning the race. Gold medal, first place, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. I'm a vet, cause I work with every breath. Man, I love the taste of sweat, I won't have any regrets. They get upset when they trying just to rest, and I'm still right at my desk. Make them all feel so pressed, yeah, but that's the test. If you wanna be the best, it ain't easy, it's a mess. If you wanna have success, you keep going like possessed. Drive it deep into your chest, every failure is a test. Learn the most, leave the rest. Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You can try another day, yeah. Cause I love the taste of winning the race. Gold medal, first place, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. What is going on, ladies and gents? It is New Year's Day. Time for a new year. Time for a new year ripping. Here at Top Tier. This is going to be the first rip of the year. Hopefully everybody had a good New Year's Eve. Safe, happy, fun. Hopefully you're not too hungover today. It's been somewhat of a, I wouldn't say super rough today, but I didn't have enough time to do a bunch of listings that I wanted to do for this stream, but we got some stuff up there for you guys on eBay Live. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, bro? Yeah, hopefully everybody who's traveling along these today or tomorrow or traveled, hopefully you got there safe. Hopefully you get there safe wherever you're going. All that good stuff. Happy holidays to everybody. We're on the back end of it now, right? This is the last one for a little while. Anyways, holiday that is. Jack, what's up? And everybody else down on YouTube. What's cracking? All right. We've got 3 breaks today. I do have a random team break loaded in there to eBay Live. If we happen to fill that during the stream, we can break it during the stream. Otherwise, probably break it tonight. That does include a Topps Chrome Update Hobby, a Topps 205 carton. If you don't know what Topps 205 is, one of these. Right? They are pretty sweet minis in the style of the 1911 Topps 205s. Something like that. And then and a Allen and Ginter Mitchell and S box along with 2 auto jerseys as well. So let's get to going here. How about we? Need a list. We got 53-14, 2025 Allen and Ginter third case. We got Diamondbacks Kevin T, Braves Tim C, Orioles Daniel O, Red Sox Kevin T, Cubs Brian C, the White Sox William D, Reds Maris R, Guardians Marisol M, Rockies as well, Tigers Maris R, the Astros Daniel L, Royals Nakoma O, Angels Tim C, Dodgers Michael R, the Marlins William D, Brewers Ryan B, Twins Tim C, Mets Jeremy S, Yankees Jonathan C, the A's Richard T, Phillies Rob S, Pirates Richard T, Padres Maris R, Giants William D, Mariners Richard T, Cardinals Vince O, the Rays Patrick M, Rangers Patrick M, Blue Jays William D, Nats Patrick M, and the non-baseball spot going up to Jonathan C. All right. As you can see, the 101 ticker has been reset to 0. We will see how many we pull this year. I don't even know if I have. I haven't decided on a goal yet for this year on that. We pulled 1,360 in 2025. 1,360 101s in 2025. So, no idea what to set the goal. We're definitely not going higher than that. That's for sure. We're not going higher than that. We had a goal of 1,000 last year. Maybe that should just be the goal every year. Pull at least 1,000 101s, and hopefully beat it every year. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, let's get going on this. Come on. Get out of there. Got to thinking to myself, like, bro, why'd you schedule a stream? It's good. Well, it's a good thing I didn't schedule it for any earlier than this after New Year's Eve. Right? It was a fun New Year's Eve though. Fun New Year's Eve. You too, Jack. Happy New Year's to you too, brother. I appreciate you. New year, new luck. That's exactly right, Joe. Exactly right, man. New year, new luck. New year, new luck. New year, new hits. New year. We got to pull a 101 this first break. It's 101 day, right? 101. Wouldn't be a stream without pulling some 101s. Wouldn't that? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I have pulled a 101 out of Ginter and pulled that glossy mini 101 out of here. Let's do that again. 101 for 101 day. Pulled some nasty 101s out of 5-star on. I don't even know what day it is. Whatever day it was. I don't even know what day it is right now. I think Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday it was. What's up, Mike? All right, let's do it. Maris short print. Johnny Mize short print mini. Boras. There's a Hassan Kim on the... Oh, man. Yeah, probably need some top loaders and shit. Probably, right? I mean, that might help. Kind of ripping some cards here. Oh yeah, Michael, nice. I haven't looked at the lists yet for that break, so I didn't know who's gotten those spots and who hasn't. Well, hopefully I pull you some nice Dodgers in that one then, man. All right, we got a Mackenzie Gore on the foil. There's a Sorbello Ginter bag going out the nine. Vladdy Guerrero on the chrome. Walter Johnson short print, and that's going to the Twins. Luke Gehrig. Got a Grazadie, I think is how you pronounce that. Josh Rawitch on the black border of the nine. Mike Mussina short print for the Orioles. Well, we got a black border auto coming up. That could be huge. Who is that going to be? That is a Nick Sogard. Well, I mean, it's still good. We'll definitely take it. I mean, it would have been nice had it been like somebody nasty, right? But 23-25, still a very nice hit with the black border. That's going out to Kevin. There you go, Kevin. We got a Fitzgerald. There's a Cepeda short print, Juan Marichal short print, both for the Giants. A Hideo Nomo on the short print foil going out the Dodgers. And Kirk Gibson to the Dodgers as well. That was a Cabo San Lucas, Baja, California. Mexico. Eck on the short print. All right, Michael, I will definitely try here to pull you some nukes. Kind of what heap shit on the auction. Oh, that's all right. There's a Willie Adames on the Ginter bag going out the Giants. Nice short print of Pudge Rodriguez, Ellie on the mini. And our next hit's going to be a Kirk Gibson. Nice game used bat of Kirk Gibson going out to the Dodgers. Sweet. All right, there's a Will the Thrill on the foil. We got Zebby Matthews rookie Ginter back. Or black border, rather, sorry. Kirby short print and Hayden Birdsong on the mini. We got a Mickey Mantle on the foil going on the Yanks. Followed by a Bregman on the blackboard. Licensed therapy, buddy. And a Bishop going off the 9 on the filigree. Driving 3 hours to help out a buddy. Well, that's mighty good of you, man. There's a Dylan Cruz on the N22 going off the Nats. Final little bit of box number 1. There's Tommy Edman going off the Dodgers, followed by Dylan Cruz mini going off the Nets. A Rooks Phil Rizzuto short print. Nice Ozzie Smith on the mini chrome. And we got a Chandler Simpson. That is a bit bottom heavy there to be sure. Damn, Topps. Topps needs to get that shit figured out. There's been a lot of miscut stuff, seems like, lately. Luis Aparicio, short print filigree going off the White Sox. Big Allen short print. We got a Clayton Kershaw on the mini. Nacho foil going off the Braves. We got a sweet Aaron Judge Ginter bag going off the Yanks. Nice one. George Kell short print to the Tigers. We got Austin Riley on the mini. Followed by Nolan Shawnee foil to the Angels. Bryce Terang on the black border to the Brewers. Phil Necro. This makes me laugh every time. Bluebird, Missouri State Bird. Chase Midrith on the foil rookie to the White Sox. We got a Mike Mussina short print. Mini and that dude. Yeah, really no excuse for for the technology available with miscuts nowadays. Like, absolutely no excuse from them. It's just shoddy printing, man. Especially, with the technology available today to make those cuts. Definitely no excuse to have miscut product. Especially for the cost of the product. We deserve better. Sweet market there. Over the last few years I've noticed, and actually this started in, I think in 2022 I started noticing some of that stuff. Like, now that was peak Wander craze, obviously, in 2022, right? I would notice that a lot of Wander Franco Chrome rookies, we'll say, had print lines through the same exact print line, the same exact way. There's a horizontal print line right up by his head, towards the top of the card. Some of them wouldn't have. But I was thinking, like, are they? I don't know. It was a conspiracy theory, to be sure, but BJC, I am not sure if you're in this break or not. What would be your list name? I guess your real name, right? First name, second, last initial. That's how I have my lists made. So, I mean, I'm sure you are. I could search your. I mean, if you are in 5314, then this is break 5314. So you should be able to check your eBay purchases, and if you're in Allen Ginter 5314, then yes, you are in this break. Juan Marichal short print, followed by Cody Bellinger on the Ginter back. And we got a Salvi Perez on the foil, followed by Mark Long. Or what team did you think you had? I suppose I can that I can do without looking up. I can tell you what name I have under that team. If you are unable to go look that up right now, driving or doing something busy. Okay, sweet. Appreciate you, man. All right, we got a DJ Hers on the foil. I have trouble remembering eBay usernames because I make my list with nice Ty Cobb short print of the Tiger. Make my list with first name, last initial, right? A little more personal that way, right? And then I try to remember your guys' names and your eBay usernames and try to retain all that information. But sometimes I fall short of that. There's Hideo Nomo on the mini Pudge Rodriguez mini short print. We got Barry Larkin on the short print foil going off the Reds. I was thinking, Brian, that was you. Yeah, you are. Yep, you have the Cubbies in this one. Yep, absolutely. We got a Thomas JC rookie Ginter back. There's Judge. Goose Gossage on the short print. got a Roger Clemens on the foil going off the Red Sox. And Lou Bob on the black border going off the White Sox. Looks like we may have another auto coming up here. Red Shane Beast. Oh, see, that's a floppity red mullet. All right, and it's Mr. Eon going off the non. It's a rapper. I have no idea who this dude is. Zero. So I don't know how nice that auto is or not, but usually a lot of the rapper non-spot autos tend to go good. Of course, Mr. Eon, I have no idea. It's out of 99 though. Nice black, nice blue border. Mr. Eon. Sweet Ronnie Santo. Ginter back, short print. Love that one. Going off the Cubbies and Bryant. Bags on the short print. We got Andy Pettit. Min. To the Strokes. JJ Bleday on the foil of the A's. And Santa Monica Beach, California. Sweet Jacob Wilson on the filigree going off the A's. Beltre short print. There's a Vladdy mini. Sweet Cal Raleigh foil going off to the Mariners. Fickner to the 9 on the Ginter back. Lindor Chrome and a Jim Rice short print for the Red Sox. There's a Reggie Jackson on the Chrome mini. Jackson Holiday on the foil out to the Orioles. We got a Kumar Rocker black border mini going off the Rangers. Sweet Ronnie Santo full-size short print and a Yogi Berra short print mini behind the Yanks. There's a Ethan Zahn on the Chrome refractor going off the 9. Zabby Matthews on the foil, rookie to the Twins. Buster Posey, black border to the Giants. Juan Soto on the Chrome. There's Barry Larkin short print to the Reds and a Piranha mini. PCA of the Cubs on the foil, followed by Caden Dana as a rookie mini to the Angels. Tony Perez short print. We got Junior Cammy on the Ginter back going off the Rays. Another auto. No, that is the green borders. The base green borders are always framed mini relics, and that is Mr. Luis Arraez going off to the Padres. Solid one there. Max Fried does have some print lines going through that one. About right through his mouth right there. Jackson Jobe on the mini to the Tigers. And that does it for box 2. Jeremy, 1 million 101s. We're gonna have to up the output to get that many. It's always crazy seeing the 101 and ticker at 0 and thinking how we got to 1,360 last year. But you know what? You just rip. The 101s will come. They will flock to the stage of Top Tier. Be nice to pull a couple today, though. On 101 day. That felt a little. Nope. That pack felt a little bit thicker. Still waiting for one of them jumbo thick packs, right? It's got some dino poop in it. Maybe a booklet. PJC, I don't really send up the NB boxes. Are you in the break? PJ, see? Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't really, I mean, just, there's empty cardboard boxes. I suppose if you're in the break, maybe I could send one your way with your cards type of thing. We got a Cal Tucker on the foil going out to the Cubbies. There's Carlos Correa on that one. There's Jackson Jobe. There's Joe DiMaggio. We got a Phil Rizzuto on the short print. And we got a Ha-Seong Kim on the foil going out the Dodgers. Dansby Swanson on the black border going out the Cubbies. Nice Dansby. And a Grazadai on the chrome going out to the non. We got Phil Rizzuto on the short print to the Yanks. Nice Rhino chrome mini to the Cubbies. We got the Tuve going out the Stros. And Elefanici Beach in Greece. Sure, I didn't pronounce that right. Tony La Russa on the short print. We have a the anglerfish, the ugly son of a bitch right there. Damn. And we got a Godino on the chrome. On the chrome refractor, going to the non. Oral Hershiser on the foil. We got a Bellinger on the mini. Richard Kind on the chrome, going out to the non. George Brett short print to the Royals. That Yordi Alvarez looked bent, but it's not. That's a Ginter back Yordi going out the Stros. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty of that throughout the year, Jeremy. There'll be plenty of that. I mean, yeah, everything's. I mean, everywhere's behind Jack. Yep. Last week's breaks are in the mail. It's just that they haven't received scans. The post office is way behind. I got packages that were picked up here by our carrier Friday of last week that haven't even got scans yet. Some of them, partial of that, and Saturday they picked up here as well. So yeah, they're just way behind. Everything's all gummed up. It's always like that this time of year. Everything's all gummed up this time of year as far as shipping and post office and closures and trying to catch back up and everything like that. And we are off a couple days. You know, all my employees are off like 3 days over the last 2 weeks. Things like that as well. And the post office is way behind. Also due to that. And yeah, so there's just everything's all gummed up. It always happens this time of year. But your stuff is getting out and being processed as fast as we possibly can. There is a nice Schwelly going out the Braves on the mini auto. Alec Bohm. And we got a Chase Young on the N22 going out the Tigers. I've been getting a lot of messages about shipping. I'm just like, we may be a day or two behind ourselves, but not egregiously behind. But the post office is being egregiously not scanning stuff, for sure. And most of the time when they do get a first scan, they're either already at like the third facility they reach. There's a Brooks on the chrome refractor. Big Christmas on the foil. Which it seems like to me when they're behind, they just kind of process shit through and don't scan it at any of the local places that it goes to. But they are on the way. There is a Seth Lugo on the foil. We got a Lauder on the blackboard. Jim Bunning on the short print of the Phils. And we got a Flying Fish. Chris. I didn't see that's been pulled. I did not see that. Vince asking if any Cardinals have been pulled yet. I mean, there has been some Cardinals for sure, but I don't think there's any on the stage at the moment. So basically just base or foil parallels. And it's a Volpe on the mid. Well, no, Jack. I'm saying, if you were part of Friday's breaks, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying breaks that were picked up on Friday from the office. So if you were in breaks on Friday, I can't even print a label for those breaks. Whenever I printed the label, so I'd have to look it up, Jack. Now's not. If you want to know exactly, I can look it up to send me a message on eBay. I don't know all that off the top of my head as far as what day you're in, what day they were picked up, which breaks you were in, and all that kind of stuff. So if you would like to inquire on that for sure, I can absolutely answer it a little bit better if you send me a message on eBay. I can see which order you're talking about. There's a Spencer Steer. I gotta go read the comments. I don't ever go on Reddit, for sure not. I'm not a huge social media guy, to be honest with you. Aside from Facebook groups and cards and stuff like that, I don't think I've ever even gone on Reddit to read stuff. So maybe I should try there. It sounds like it might have some fun comments. But this is a nuke. Oh, flopped nice and flat, and it wasn't asleep. So we're all good here. Fumblies, but that's a sweet James Wood gold filigree. 5 of 50. Going out to the Nets. Nice one there, Patrick. It's a solid pull. George Kelshaw print of the Tigers. Cepeda on the mini. Oh, I was going to say, was that 2 of him in a row? No, it just looked the same. No, I can imagine, Chris. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure. I can imagine what the. Definitely imagine what the comments said. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of. I don't want to say disturbed people leaving comments on Reddit and stuff like that, but yeah. Yeah, Jack, it's way good, man. Like I said, man. If you want to know the specifics on it, I can absolutely answer that better if you send me a message through that or whatever you're asking on eBay. But there's nothing wrong with the order. 100%, I can answer that for sure. That there's 100% nothing wrong with your order. Everything is just. They don't scan them when they. One thing I can tell you, and I've said this numerous times, here over the last few, they don't. When they pick up from us, they don't scan in. Right, because they pick up like 300 packages a day, so those don't get scanned in. They don't get scanned into my local post office. They get picked up from the shop here and taken straight to the loading docks or the post office, put on the trucks and off to the next facility. And over 50% of the time, they don't even get scans for the second. So they don't even scan it from that second facility half the time. Sometimes the first scan it'll get from the Des Moines facility, which is 3.5 hours away from here. It'll say origin acceptance Bettendorf because the first scan will always say origin acceptance from the city that of the return address. So my city's post office, but it doesn't mean it got scanned there because it'll say origin acceptance Bettendorf, but then like 15 minutes later say. It'll get scanned into the Des Moines facility. Des Moines 3.5 hours from here, so you do the math. Obviously, that's not the case where if it's scanned, in Bettendorf and then 15 minutes later in Des Moines. But it always says that. So the first scan you'll see always says origin accepted Bettendorf. That doesn't mean that's when it got dropped off. I can tell you that not one package you guys ever receive from me will be scanned at my Bettendorf post office. It goes straight to the loading docks and straight on a truck to the next facility. If we're lucky, it gets scanned in Milan, day after I drop it off. But yeah, it's just I don't think I'd be allowed in my post office if I took all my packages every day to the front office and made the front lady scan them all in. There's a Zon. Be like, yep, you're not allowed in here anymore. So Juan Marichal on short print. And a Will Clark on the mini. We got a Kevin Alcantara going out the cup. He's the Jaguar on the foil rookie. And Kobe Mayo on the N22 going out the Orioles. Raleigh Fingers, followed by a May to the 9. We got a Tomoyuki Sagano on the foil rookie going out to the Orioles. We got Nick Kurtz. Nice Ginter back Nick Kurtz rookie. Mini. Trey Turner on that one. We got a Ben Rice on the foil rookie going out to the Yanks. All right. Brittany Snell, black border out to the 9. Got Derek Jeter. And Jim Cott, short print foil going off the Twins. And Tomoyuki Sagano on the, see, even those are off-center as shit. I see a lot of them being off-center, too. Of the minis. Well, that's the thing, too. Yeah, no wonder they lose packages because that's their process because there's too much. Yeah, it frustrates me that that's how they handle it. But, I mean, what can I do about it? Nothing. I've complained numerous times. My postmaster at my post office, we are on a first name basis. I can tell you that for sure. We got a Dylan Cruz on the foil rookie, and there has been arguments in the past about how they handle my packages, but to no avail, right? They have a process and they stick by it. They are shorthanded. It's always that they're shorthanded and they can't spend the time to scan every package that comes in. I'm like, well, that's kind of your job, but yeah, it is what it is as long as they get there. And there's a Ketel Marte going out the Diamondbacks on the mini. Frame relic. We got a Halter. Bruce Sutter on the short print going out the Cardinals. And Rod Carew, Ginter back to the Twins. We got the Powell again, miscut. Man, a lot of these miscut. So bad. It's going out the Twins. DJ Khaled on the mini. I've only ripped a couple cases. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, we don't have a checklist for it yet for Flawless, which is just, I mean, don't even get me started on that. Ooh, nice say out here on the gold filigree going out the cups. Sweet. That's a 450 on the gold filigree. Love those. Josh Naylor on the regular filigree out of the Diamondbacks. Anyway, it's pretty comparable to like National Treasures checklist. I mean, so it's not going to be drastically different. Nice Hawk short print there off the Cubs. Drewski. It's not going to be drastically different from, say, every other set this year from Panini, and especially, one good one to compare it to would probably be National Treasures checklist. Which, ironically, for some reason, and I don't know how I did this, there's a louder chrome in the description of tonight's in the description of tonight's flawless break that ends. I think it ends tonight or tomorrow, whenever it ends. I accidentally somehow listed the description from one of my National Treasures breaks, so I have no idea how that happened. But it is a flawless break. The thumbnail and title are correct. Darren, Ripness almost got the best of me. The 12 breaks of Ripness. It was definitely a... Patrick, can you not hear? Well, yeah, Jack, but you're not dropping off 300 packages, I don't think, at a time, right? If I was only dropping off a couple, yes, I could go in and they would scan them. But we're talking about, like, how businesses, like, they don't scan any businesses. Or if you have your carrier pick them up from your house, even if it's only a couple, they don't scan those in right away either. They go straight to the back. There is a Bobby Witt on the foil, followed by DJ Mikey. Trout. Here, top tier. If you pull it out, you must sleep the trout. All right, that is Mako Shark on the mini. And we got Ohanian on the foil going on to the 9. Jose Barrios on the mini. But yes, Darren, still alive and kicking, man. Even after New Year's Eve, I may or may not have been a little hungover earlier, but I'm good now. Allegedly. I'm a saint. There's a Cade Horton foil going out to the Cubbies. At least that one's decently cut. Nice Cade for you, Brian. Bert be home by 11 to the Twins. We got a Tony Gwynn mini. Last few cards of the break. Scott Boras foil. And the Mockingbird going out to Florida. Or Florida. All right. All right, let me get these cleaned up and we will have a recap. Happy New Year, Alvin. Hopefully you had a good one, good night. Everybody's safe and all that good stuff. You too, Brian. Not a horrible Cubbies break for you there, Brian. Got a lot of nice short prints. I dug that Ronnie Sano Ginter back. That's a good one. Nothing on the stage. But I do have a non-spot on the random, Alvin, because there is a non in that. There's actually a pretty valuable non-spot in the T205 that's in there, where you can pull that Titanic SSP and then also the presidential cards. And then you have the Ginter, the Mitchell and Ness, and then so that spot will get 80 Ginter and Ness redemptions that are in that box. It was right there on the cusp of listing an extra spot for sale as opposed to putting it as a random, but there's 2 boxes that have non-spot in there, so I figured it was okay to just put it in the random. So there should be 31 spots in that one. Although I don't really like it that... Yeah, I guess that's what I decided to do on that. That spot's... You know, if you took what that spot... Oh, no, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do a specific spot. It's part of the random. So somebody will randomly receive that one. There's 31 spots, 31 random spots. So the non-baseball spot will be randomed. That'll be part of the random in that one out. So, all right, we got our chrome refractors. We got a Rooks to the non, Godino, and Zahn to the non as well. All three of those, and we got a Hassan Kim to the Dodgers. Here's our foil short prints. We got a Jim Cott to the Twins, followed by Barry Larkin to the Reds, and a Hideo Nomo to the Dodgers. Our filigrees. We have a Josh Naylor going out to the Diamondbacks. Jackson Jobe to the Tigers. Nice Jacob Wilson to the A's. Luis Aparicio on the short print for the White Sox. We got a Bishop to the non. And 2 gold filigrees. A Seiya Suzuki, numbered 450, going out to the Cubbies. It's a really nice Suzuki. And a really, really nice James Wood rookie gold filigree. The camera hates filigrees and refuses to focus on them. 5 of 50 on that, James Wood. Relics. We got our framed mini relics. Ketel Marte to the Diamondbacks. A Luis Arias to the Padres, and Anthony Volpe to the Yanks with a full-size relic of Mr. Kirk Gibson out the Dodgers. Then our autos. Actually, some nice ones here. We got one non-spot auto that's a Mr. Eon auto. That's a blue border out of 99. Then a Spencer Schwellenbach mini auto going out the Braves, and a black border Nick Sogard. Very nice. Love the black borders. 23 of 25. Nick Sogard going out the Padres. And that'll do it for this break. So next up, we got some Topps Chrome updates. Starting a fresh case with that one. That's going to be 53-15. Then we're going to end the afternoon off with some Natty Treasures. Just a little quick hitter afternoon New Year's break, right? Nothing to see here. We'll have our main stream. Nick will be on shortly after me, and then I'll be back on for the main show tonight. I'll try to have some stuff loaded up as far as like single cards we can auction off, maybe some more blasters like we've been doing, things like that for tonight's show. And then we should fill out the random by the end of tonight, or we will fill out that random by the end of the night. So that'll definitely be going on tonight as well. There are some personal packs in there if anybody's interested. I don't know why I have a Ginter blaster loaded up here. I do not have any more of those. We sold all those during the last few streams, so I'm not sure why. Got more on the way, but I'm not sure why I have that loaded up there. So anyways, I'll see you guys back here in about 7 to 10 minutes, and we will rip on some Chrome update. Peace.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you
mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing locks and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that, face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
I got shit to do, yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. I got a vision of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy when progressing. I don't have a second guessing. Know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive all to something so impressive.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch,
bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you, as always, be doing your ripping on a New Year's Day. New year, new hits, new luck, new everything. Wipe the slate clean, start afresh, open up a fresh case. Alright. We heaf. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Split this into thirds. Oh, that was it was a good roll. It got stopped up by the breaker mat here. It was a 5. So we're gonna break that bottom stack. Okay. Some of these will go as they're listed. And these ones will go now. All right, 53-15. 2025 Topps Chrome Update, third case. We got the Diamondbacks, Matthew O, Braves, Angelo M, Orioles, Patrick M, Red Sox, Kevin C, the Cubs, Andrew M, White Sox, John H, Reds, Richard T, Guardians, Matthew O, Rockies as well, the Tigers, Patrick M, Astros, Todd D, Royals, Angelo M, the Angels, Easton V, Dodgers, Angelo M, Marlins, Maricel M, Brewers, Brandon Q, Twins, D, Darren R, Mets, Brandon Q, Yankees, Richard T, A's, Nicole W, Phillies, Ben D, the Pirates, Richard T, Padres, Brandon Q, Giants, Corey L, the Mariners, Red F, Cardinals, Richard T, Rays, Michael H, Rangers, Blue Jays, and Nats as well in the Larry David spot out to 80. What up, Dave? How you doing, sir? And I think we are ready to pull. You know, that would be a good one-on-one. That'd be a good. Let's do that. Let's have the first one-on-one of the year be a debut patch. Anxiously awaiting the debut patch. Well over 200 cases of Topps Chrome updates since debut patches have been a possibility in 2023. And no debut patch. I did get another breaker to light case in. Topps Chrome update breaker to light case. Came way later than this. Usually I do get offered a second one. Usually I only get one. Got offered a second one. It didn't come in for a while. Which is kind of lame. I was kind of pissy about that. But we'll see what's in it when we open it. I don't have it listed yet. Would have listed it for Friday had I known it was going to come in. I finally got 5 boxes of it Friday. We're doing that, Alvin. Tomorrow. That one's listed for. The black and white break is listed for tomorrow. Those boxes absolutely went. I struck out on the website when they dropped, and that's not one that's allocated or distributed type of thing through distributors. So it's a tough one to get, and the secondary prices for that on secondary market went crazy this year. I probably broke shit last year. No, not for a random. No. I did get some mega boxes as well because they did megas this year for it. So I did get some of them as well. I just don't have them in yet, so I haven't listed them. Last year, black and white, I bet I did 50, 60 boxes of it last year. But it was a very solid product, so it does not surprise me. Nice Roki on the debut rookie. Does not surprise me that it went crazy on the secondary market this year. It's Caleb Freeman. And we got Edgar Cuero on the Prism Refractor rookie to the White Sox. Alejandro Kirk, All-Star. It's the JC on the Refractor rookie out to the Cardinals. Logan Van Way on the Refractor of the Astros. Edgar Cuero, Prism Refractor of the White Sox. We need to pull one of those alter egos, man. I haven't pulled one of those yet. Dalen Lyle Refractor next to Christian Campbell, the Red Sox. Nice Ellie here on the green lava. It's out of 99 going out to the Reds. And the Logan Driscoll. I think he's the only horizontal auto. The only one I've pulled. I've pulled a couple of them. It's actually kind of a cool pick there. It's out of 499. Although it doesn't look like it, that does not appear to be a good conversation. Right there on that one. That's going out the Rays. Kind of an interesting concept, the horizontal auto. I'm not a huge fan of horizontal cards. When they're, that the whole set's horizontal, then that's a different story. Helsley on the refractor. And we got Chase Lee on the negative refractor. Yeah, the Ellie card's sweet, Dave, for sure. I don't know if I'm going to have time to sit down and watch football today, to be honest with you. And if I'm being 100% honest, I do like college football. I do. But I don't follow anybody other than the Hawks. Right? I watched the Hawks beat Vanderbilt yesterday. Aside from that, yeah, I'll throw on some football. But I got an F ton of stuff to do. I'll be in front of the computer most of the rest of the day until we break tonight. Finishing up some stuff. It's when you're in the business, it's never ending. But I'll have some football on, whatever game's on. Nothing I'm really looking forward to, I guess. Well, hold on one second. Just gotta move. Been waiting on that message. What time's the Ole Miss and Georgia games today, though, right? That later. I think Indiana's going to kick the shit out of Alabama. Aren't they playing right now? Dave says, Indiana, smashing Bama, yeah. I didn't think that Bama stood any chance on that one. Yeah, see, 24-0 in the third quarter. Bama and Indiana. Yeah, dude, Indiana's absolutely going to crush Bama. I'm ready for baseball season. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not ready for baseball season because my Bears are doing their thing, right? Finally. Got a year where I'm actually excited about the playoffs in football. Usually we're eliminated halfway through the season. There's a Will Wagner on the refractor going out the Padres. And we got Shane Bieber on the teal to $2.99. Campbell. And Junior Campbell on the All-Star. Followed by Willie McIver on the refractor going off the A's. Nice Mo Baller to the Cubbies on the debut refractor. That was Dalton Rushing debut Prism refractor. Cole Henry Prism. Sweet James Wood debut refractor of the Nets. Yeah, the WBC, I'm super excited. That's good baseball watching right there at the WBC. There's a Aroldis Chapman. Followed by AJ Blueball on the negative refractor going off the Stros. Nick Kurtz. And our auto is going to be Angel Martinez on the yellow-green lava lamp. That's out of 125. 100 of 125. Sweet numbering on that one. Love those lava lamp autos. Wish it was a debut. Mr. Kurtz on the rookie. Bobby Barrels on the refractor going off the Nets. Got Zach Veen on the refractor of the Rockies. Surprisingly enough, there's no Rockies again on the checklist in black and white, which there wasn't last year either. And I'm like, well, last year they didn't have any, decent rookies, but they got Dollander and Veen this year. And you could always throw, there's a copious amount of veteran players in that product as well. So I'm not sure why Larry Walker's not in there, right? They got something against the Rockies, the Topps black and white for whatever reason. I didn't realize that when I listed it, I forgot that. And, obviously, I guess I forgot to peruse the checklist too, just kind of busy and listing it. And then I got to look and I'm like, oh. Somebody sent me a message about it. Like, are there any Rockies on this checklist? I'm like, well, shit, I guess I forgot. That's my bad. All right. So I took that listing down. The Rockies in that break, in the black and white break. That is. Clear refractor. Cam Smith debut refractor. We got a Walker Buehler on the Prism refractor off the Red Sox. Ben Rice debut refractor of the Yanks. Edgar Cuero of the White Sox on the Prism. Jack Jarrett of the Dodgers as well. We got a Night Terrors, King Tuck. Luke Keyshaw of the Twins. And those two dudes. I did see it. Oh, yeah, we got an orange lava right there. Hopefully that's our auto. That'd be pretty solid. Doesn't really matter who's on it. Orange lava auto. Well, it does. It does matter who's on it. No, that's next, Rob. That Natty Treasures is next. And not an auto, but it's a color match to the Mets on the Tyler McGill. That is out of 25 on the orange lava. Tyler McGill. And there's our auto. It's an Alan Roden going out the Twins. I'm actually surprised his autos are on him in a Twins jersey. It's out of 150. I mean, I'm not sure when that trade happened from him from the Blue Jays. Was from the Blue Jays to the Twins, right? Figured his autos and this would be Blue Jays autos. Maybe I have my dudes mixed up. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. There's Cade Horton debut refractor of the Cubbies. Cubbies got a great checklist in this product. Sweet Drake Baldwin refractor of the Braves. And Jose Trevino on the purple to 250. That's going out the Reds. Corbin Carroll. And then a King Tuck. Hassan Kim rookie. And that one. I'm not sure when I had the Natty Treasures listed for. It might have been for like $5.15 today. I don't think so. It's $5.45, I think, on that one. Maybe. I guess I don't remember when I had the Natty Treasures listed for. How far behind are we, or are we on track? I mislisted the break number. It was supposed to be 5316. It's 5324 for some reason. There was some kind of weird screw up there. Because on the flawless break that ends tonight, I believe, that is break number 5324, and it has National Treasures description in it. So I don't know what I did there. And the National Treasures break number is the same break number as the flawless that ends tonight. That's just clerical errors on my part, obviously, and it'll just be something we'll have to deal with on the back end here. It won't screw nothing up. It's just me being an idiot. But yeah, it's scheduled for 5:45, so we actually might be right on time. Look at that. So smart. Hey, the break numbers while you're confused, Rob? Yeah, dude, I don't know what I was thinking. Like the flawless for tonight too is like it's got the National Treasure description. Somebody messaged me on that. He's like, "Oh, hey, I kind of see that you got the thumbnail and the title as flawless, but the description says National Treasures." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm an idiot. That's all I can say." Patrick, when is the random mixer going to happen? It doesn't look like it's going to sell out here during this stream, so that'll probably be tonight after the... Well, here's the thing, it'll probably be tonight like 3:15 a.m., right? Kind of like the normal spot for the mixers go. Patrick. Alvin, keep your mouth shut. Alvin's going to tell me the assistant would have listed those correctly. If he had an assistant. So yeah, probably around 3:15 a.m. Patrick on that random. Unfortunately, because I don't think it's gonna fill out here. We could have done it right now after the National Treasures break if we would have filled it out, but doesn't look like that's gonna fill out in time. And then we would have done a different one tonight. If it's close to filling out tonight, I probably will list another one tonight, and we'll do all kinds of breaks tonight. We'll do 8 breaks tonight on the stream. And then I ruined the auto too. Look at that. What in the shit? Come on, Tops. All the shrapnel on that one. Not cleaning that off over top of the stage, getting all that shrapnel on the stage, but there's all over a lot of these cards. That shrapnel is. Good thing for the glass cleaner towel. I don't know. There's Chad Patrick. Man, there's all the shrapnel all over all of these ones, man. Ugh. It's getting all over the stage. Unfortunately, no cosmic randoms, Alvin. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty hard product to come by. I was lucky enough to get as much as I have. I do have 2 more cases. Well, yeah. I have 8 boxes and 2 cases. All right, we need some tunage. We have a Kurtz Rook. This came Smith. Ellie on the refractor. Game Smith, 35th. Jamie Payne on the All-Star. Dalton Rushing, Night Terrors. Brandon Thomas, refractor of the Mariners. Gage Workman, refractor of the Tigers. And Merrill Kelly on the Prism refractor going off the Rangers. Zebby Matthews, Prism refractor of the Twins. And Jonathan Aranda on the All-Star. Followed by Tyler Rogers, Corbin Carroll. Those two dudes. Man, I ain't going to be able to clean all of them off. Sucks. Yeah, 5 stars. I think we can do a 5 stars full case at like $20 a team. Something like that for a random. Merry Christmas. Top tier's going out of business. We got a Ryan Gusto. That stuff. Holy crap. There's a blue wave on the Ryan Gusto out of 150 going off the Stros. I saw Son Kim, Fortune 15. Max Fried on the All-Star. That's not the image variation Max Fried, right? Pretty sure it's not. No, it is not. This didn't look familiar. Kyle Tucker and sweet Zach Penrod. That's going out to the Red Sox on the orange auto. It's got shrapnel all over it. Shrapnel everywhere. It does have print lines, unfortunately, as well. When we got that much shrapnel on the card, you'd bet your ass if it was on there when the rollers hit it. See all them print lines on there? You can bet your ass that when the rollers hit it, it definitely left some streaks. Well, one may not have anything to do with the other, but that's out of 25 on the Zach Penrod going out to the Red Sox. God, look at all that shrapnel, man. All right, we're just going to have to rock with it. Luis May on the refractor. Tyler Callahan, refractor of the Reds. Chase Petty on the Prism refractor of the Red Sox, or to the Reds. Nick Pavetta on the Prism refractor. Schwarber on the All-Star to the Phils, and a Willie Abreu. That'll end the break. You know, actually, I mean, it is, well, all funny of it as far as 5-star break, but like, so if I did one box for what they're going for right now, the 5 stars, for what the secondary market is on 5-star right now. If I did one box random, a single box random team break, just one box, 6 cards. It would be $64 a team for one box, 6 cards. So that means that if there's doubles in there, that means at least 24 teams are getting skunked. I mean, yeah, we might be doing something similar like that for some full-size NFL helmets. I have 100 NFL full-size auto helmets sitting there waiting for me just to pull the trigger on. Got a guy trying to give me 100 signed full-size helmets. Just got to figure out how to break those. Like, I want to do like a 10. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out. We'll have them. But it's full-size auto helmets, football. I mean, there's a Drake May. There's one of them's a Drake May speed helmet, right? So it's a big helmet. It's a big helmet. So we'd have to do them random-wise, right? Package them, do them all that. So it just takes a lot of figuring, a lot of doing. But I'll figure it out. We'll do it at some point. Or we won't. But I want to. So if I want to do something, we're going to figure it out. All right. Either that or just get some, do some randoms with one of those involved, right? Do random team breaks with one of those involved. Football random teams. We got AJ Blue Ball on the negative refractor going out the Astros, followed by Chase Lee to the Tigers as well. We got a teal Shane Bieber to the Blue Jays out of 299. Jose Trevino on the purple to 250 to the Reds. We got a blue wave Ryan Gusto to the Astros. That's out of 150. We got a green lava Ellie De La Cruz going out the Reds. That's out of 99. And a Tyler McGill on the orange lava going out the Mets. Nice color match there out of 25. We got the refractor of Logan Driscoll debut auto. That's out of 199 or 499 and going out to the Rays. Yeah, right? You'll help me out. Yeah, send you the spreadsheet. All right, we got a blue Ray Wave out of 150. Alan Roden to the Twins. A green yellow lava lamp Angel Martinez to the Guardians. That's 100 of 125. And an orange Zach Penrod debut out of 25 going out to the Red Sox. All right, peeps. One break here left this afternoon, and that's going to be our National Treasures full case. So give me a second. I'll be back in just over 10 minutes, and we will rock some Natty Treasures and break. Well, it's break 53-24. It's supposed to be 53-16. That's my screw up. We talked about that earlier. That's all we need to talk about, though. I'll be back. Peace.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, cause I'll be working off the grid. Grinding through all the pain, I said I'd do it and I did. I'm the type to work until my hands fucking bleed. I'm the type to fight when others fall into their knees. I'm the type to ask for more pain, give it please. Cause on the other side of pain is everything I fucking need.
I got a hunger inside of me, a flame ignites entirely. I work daily quietly to build a perfect dynasty, a place where my mind is free from the chains of society. I take all anxiety and turn it to the finer things. Oh, don't take it slow, I got these places to go. I wanna grow, I wanna be something more, a different mode. I'll hit if I gotta go, cause I got something to show the world that one day will know.
You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, cause I'll be working off the grid. Grinding through all the pain, I said I'd do it and I did. I'm the type to work until my hands fucking bleed. I'm the type to fight when others fall into their knees. I'm the type to ask for more pain, give it please. On the other side of pain is everything I fucking need. Till my hands fucking bleed. Till my hands fucking bleed.
You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, cause I'll be working off the grid. Grinding through all the pain, I said
conviction. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I've been on a mission, I ain't never quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I believe in free will, I make choices that lead to what I build. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. Give me a minute, I need to test out my limits. I got a shin in the Guinness, I'm breaking records, I'm finished. I feel like I keep on winning. If I don't stop once a minute, I'm moving forward, I mentioned, but this is just the beginning. I've learned a lot of lessons, I've had a lot of blessings. My friends know I'm obsessive, they be chilling, I be stressing, but I don't second guess it. I'm loving every second, I see my life progressing, so I spend time investing. When I dream big, yeah, I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction. I've been living life like a dream, like it's fiction. I've been doing things like I have no restrictions. I don't plan to stop, no I don't plan on quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I've been on a mission, I ain't never quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I believe in free will, I make choices that lead to what I build. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Breaks. I'm James with you as always. Be doing your ripping. On the final break here, this little quick afternoon stream. It's a 2-hour stream, but that's a quick one here at Top Tier, right? That's a very quick one. We got one break left. It is our Natty Treasures full case. But do join us for the main stream tonight, right? Actually, Nick will be on his normal time, about 7:40, 7:45. His for some hockey and some basketball. Those auctions are ending now. Oh, not now. Here in about a half hour, those auctions start ending for his stream. So if you want to get into some hockey, I believe he's got SPX going tonight. Or I have X. You know what I mean. I have listed some XPX for him to open. And some more, I don't know if it's, I think it's a hobby break tonight, or today. Hobby basketball. I do believe. So yeah. And then tonight's the main event stream tonight. It's we got all kinds of stuff going on tonight. I don't even remember what it all is, to be honest with you. Normal shit that we've been doing for about a week or two. Cosmic back on the docket tonight. And we'll have that random that's filling out nicely. I think there's about 12 teams left in that random, something along those lines. 11, 13, 15 teams left in that random, I think. That'll fill out by tonight for sure. If it fills out before the stream, we'll list another one. We'll do 2 randoms tonight. We got 53, 24, 2025 National Treasures full case. And during tonight's stream, I'll get some singles listed up. We'll have some singles auctions. May do a couple more blaster giveaways. Blaster auctions, maybe some mega boxes. I got some of those laying around. So yeah, make sure you join tonight's stream. We got 53, 24, 2025 National Treasures full case. We got Diamondbacks Matthew W, Braves Michael H, Orioles John C, Red Sox Kevin C, Cubs Roy G, White Sox as well, the Reds Joshua S, Guardians Timothy S, the Rockies Nicole W, Tigers Christopher W, Astros Richard T, Royals Amory R, the Angels Thomas P, the Dodgers Michael H, the Marlins Tim C, Brewers Carl G, Twins Michael H, the Mets Eric W, Yankees Jonathan C, A's James H, Phillies Christopher W, Pirates Nicole W, Padres Richard T, Giants Greg C, Mariners Mike R, Cardinals Robert P, Rays Matthew C, the Rangers Robert P, Blue Jays Richard T, and the Nats Roy G with the Sasaki and Bird spot going out to Robert P. Actually, I think on that last random we did on Tuesday night, I forgot to send out the messages for that. As to when that broke. I'll do that here after I get off I'll send that message out to everybody involved in that break. I think I got a message or two I'd seen right before I went live here about when that was breaking. That broke that night. Generally, if you buy into a random here on top tier, it'll break that same night. It's been happening like that probably the last 5 or 6 randoms. Some of them take multiple days to fill. Lately, they have not been. All right, we got Chase Dollander out to the Rockies on the Emerald. That Emerald is out of 13. Is that 1 of 13? That is bookend 1 of 13 there as well. Yadi Molina on the silver out of 49 going out to the to the Cardinals. Bubba Chandler on the Treasured Materials. Treasured Threads. On a 99 going off the Pirates. Charlie Cotton into the Rockies on the Treasured Threads. That's a hollow silver out of 25. Nice Condon. Yogi Berra going off the Astros. That is a red Yogi Berra to the Astros. Manager. It's game used manager. It even says it right down in the bottom. The enclosed Coach Warren used material is guaranteed. It's Coach Warren used. It's out of 75. And then sweet Blake Burke here on the Colossal Signatures going out to the Brewers. Nice. Then we have a George Lombard Jr. on the Eckler's Choice. That is a blue and going out to the Yanks. That is out of 49. Nice Cecil Fielder going to the Tigers. That is a blue Timeless Talents auto. and is out of 49. Cecil's auto is always wild, man. It's wild. Wild, nasty yachty right here. That's going out to the Cardinals. Congrats on that one, Rob. That is a blue field pass signatures out of 49 of Yachty. And then our booklet. Well, that's a Philly for sure. That's Aiden Miller on the, I believe that's a hollow gold. Yeah, it's out of 10. 9 of 10 on the Jumbo Signature Material booklet. Jumbo Phillies patches are always badass. They got that braided look to them. And that's an Aiden Miller. Nice bookie. Bookie lit. Yeah, that's all you, Chris. There you go, man. Miggy Cabrera out of 99 going on the Tigers. And we got a Hagen Smith from the White Sox on the red to 75. Andrew Painter on the game gear to the Phils. Some more chunky patches of Mr. Andrew Painter for the Phils. That's out of 49. That is a blue. Game gear, not game used. Christian Campbell out of 75 on the Treasured Threads going out the Red Sox. We have the Eddie Matthews of the Braves on the game gear that is game used. Any retired guys in the set game used. That's out of 49 on the blue. And Sweet Paul Skeens. Again, not game used for prospects or active players. That is out of 99 on the triple game gear. To the Pirates. And Nicole. And we have a Kalen Culpepper. Going off the Twins. Oh, that's not the right size. This is the right size. On the Timeless Materials Signatures. Treasured Material Signatures. That's out of 49. It started with a T. It's fine, right? Ooh, badass Matty Shaw. Same card, treasured material signatures. That's badass. Going out to Cubbies and Roy. Out of 99, sweet Matt Shaw. And Cam Smith on the die cut material sigs. Let's go out the Stros. Nice Cam Smith right there. Love those die cut material sigs. I like it better when there's a little chunky patches in the back, but that is 10 of 99 on that one. Now, this one, I'm pretty sure I know where it goes to because I think we pulled this exact one couple National Treasures cases ago, but I always, when it's this player and a few other ones that could be for multiple teams, you're best served to just go check the checklist. So we're doing that now. As it is a very nice card. Field pass, field pass, field pass. That's what I thought. Yeah, we pulled one of these the other day, and I did think it was this team. So, going out to the Reds. That is a Ken Griffey Jr. Field Pass Autographs Blue, I believe. Well, it's going to be this exact card right here. That is a Field Pass Autos Yadi Molina Blue out of 49. So it's going to be that same exact card, but Ken Griffey Jr. for the Reds. He is a red on the checklist, so that is pretty nasty. Love that, but it is Reds on the checklist. Just to clarify. Nice Griff. Been pulling those like nothing out of this product, and out of Impeccable as well. My honey hole for Impeccable kind of dried up. One of my distributors had a shit ton of it, and I was just grabbing Impeccable like it was nothing. I bought it all out. Now they don't got no more. So I'm trying to find some more Impeccable. Great product. But you can tell it's drying up out there. It's hard to find. I think I got one case coming. All right, box number 3. We got Noah Schultz on the red out to the White Sox. That is out of 75. And Sweet Judge to the Yanks out of 99. Tink Hence on the red Material Treasures. Treasured Threads. Something like that. That's out of 75. And there you go. There you go, Rob. Getting a Drew Burris. That goes out to the Rentaro Sasaki Drew Burris spot. Him and Drew Burris, the only two unaffiliated guys in the set that are not affiliated with the team. That's a solid Personalized Treasures Hollow Gold, numbered 8 of 10. Should be a decently high first-round draft pick here in the 2026 draft, Drew Burris. So, a solid one there for you, Rob. And Phil Necro to the Braves on the red treasured or Material Treasures. That is out of 75. Going out the Braves. That is game used as well. Sweet Jacob Wilson on the Hollow Silver Game Gear Triple Relic. It's got some nice chunky patches, colorful. These cards look badass when those patches are colorful. They don't look very good. Like the Skeens, doesn't look very good, especially since it's not game used, so it's just kind of eh. But when they're colorful, like that one, like that Jake Wilson, 25, it's nice. That's going out to the A's. And we have a Hurston Waldrop going out to the Braves on the Colossal Material 6. That one out of 99. Another die-cut Material Signatures. That's out of 25. It's a Hollow Silver. Billy Amick to the Twins. And this is going to be a 2024 National Treasures Update. Prospect Lumber Signatures. Dalton Rushing going out the Dodgers. It's out of 49. Sweet Dalton Rushing there for you, Mike. Again, that's a 2024 Natty Treasures Update. Woo! Well, this will make the napkin patch Game Gear Paul Skeens a little better for you, Nicole. That is a Personalized Treasures Paul Skeens auto out of 99. And I gotta say, these Personalized Treasures ones, I don't really get the name Personalized Treasures because I feel like in Pristine there was the what were they called? Where they were supposed to write an inscription on them, right? Personalized Treasures seems like they should write an inscription on them. They give you a big, sign up here and write, I'm awesome, or whatever they want to write down there, right? Out of 99, though, that's a sweet Paul Skeens. But I feel like, with the card name being Personalized Treasures, that it should be a personalized auto, or, a little description on there of some sort or another. I might be wrong. Well, I can tell you, I've thought that since the first one I pulled one, because I pulled one of those, the first Natty 2025 National Treasures I opened. I'm like, Personalized Treasures, shouldn't that have a personalized something on there? It was a nice shot, Dave. I feel like it should. My feels tell me that should have an inscription on it. I can't remember what it was from Pristine. 2023 Pristine, I think. There's Cash Mayfield. There was one they were supposed to do an inscription on, and most of them didn't. Some did. That is a Hollow Silver out of 49 Cash Mayfield in the Padres. We got a Chase Burns on the Hollow Gold bookend number 10 of 10 going to the Reds. Nice Chase. Bryce Matthews, the Stros on the Treasured Threads. It's on 99. Game Gear Luke Keyshaw, the Twins. Triple Relic. Out of 99. Nice Pedro to the Red Sox on the blue Treasured Threads. Excuse me, Material Treasures. That is game used, and that is a blue to 49. All right, we got a Luke Keyshaw Players Collection. That's going to be the one with three. It's going to be one with three jersey pieces on in their auto. Let's go to the Twins. I think out of 99. Chase Dollander going with the Rockies on the treasured or Material Treasure signatures. That is out of 49. All right, I got to open up some of that size. Oh man, I about raw dogged that one. Oh my god, what am I doing? I can tell you that I've never raw dogged one on stream, like probably ever. I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't. By that I mean put it in top loader without the sleeve on it. It's too early to be in the gutter, and I know where your minds are going. You guys need to find Jesus. All right, you need to clear your minds. It's new year, new you. Don't let the same bullshit, you know. Oh, 1 second here. Got a question on Proto Nominator 4 on YouTube. Yeah, they will. It'll just make sure you pay for all your teams at the same time. It'll automatically combine, and shipping should be $21.99 for the first team and $1 per team after that. Generally, I lose money on that, but that's what that is. I mean, if it's over 8 ounces, it costs a lot to send over, right? If the package is over 8 ounces. So yeah, but it doesn't matter. I don't collect that. I just let it happen. So just make sure you pay for all your teams at the same time. If you pay for them separately, it'll charge you that $21.99 every time, but it'll automatically combine in your cart for you if you pay for all your teams at the same time. If you are one that eBay makes auto pay, it should automatically have your first payment will set you into a 12-hour shopping window, and then after every payment within that 12-hour shopping window, you'll get the $1 shipping on each team. So if you got like 6 teams, you'd expect to pay something like $25 or $26.99 for an international package. And if you got 6 teams, that package is probably going to cost me like 30 something shit. But all good. We got Ryan Johnson on the Hollow Gold Eckler's Choice going out to the Angels. That's out of 10. And Franklin Arias, the Red Sox, on the blue Eckler's Choice out of 49. No, we only combine over. No, that's not. No, that does not combine over multiple days. It does not combine over multiple days. Only on the same night's breaks do they combine. Now, that's the only problem with international shipping, and as far as that goes, because we don't combine over multiple days. Now, you can message me on eBay, and we can possibly work something out there. It's a little tough on our system to do. Everything gets messed up if we don't. And we do a lot of. I can possibly do it for, here and there, as far as that goes. But our system is set up. I mean, we do 8 to 10 breaks a day. So we do a lot of volume, and anything outside of our system, it's hard to track, right? Just cards laying around, stuff like that, and it's hard to track throughout the system. But I can try on you international guys, because I know it's a pain in the ass to pay that each day. There's really no good way to do it aside from. But if you know for a fact that you're going to be in there, I mean, I can hold them for a few days and combine them together. But before you paid, I would have to send you a manual invoice with the $1 shipping. If you pay already, it's going to charge you the full shipping. And I can't write in tracking numbers for international because they're different. It's weird, man. So just make sure if you want to do that you message me and don't pay before you want to do that. We can figure it out, but if you pay first, I got to ship a package and I can't refund you the shipping. if that makes sense. So make sure that you you wait until I manually invoice you. But you got to message me so that I know I got to manually invoice you, right? So yeah, take a little bit of connected on both of our parts, but I can help you out there one way, shape, or form or another. I'm not saying I don't want to help you out. I'm not saying the complete opposite. I will definitely help you out, but we got to make sure we do it the right way. Final card's going to be a Jackson Churio going out to the Brewers. Oh man, just an empty patch on that. It's late. Napkin patch on that one. That's it's a silhouette signatures going out to the Brewers. That's out of 99. Okay. All right. Well, just message me on eBay, Proto. I haven't checked messages much today. You may have already done so. I'm not sure if you did or not. It may have seen. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't agree with the high shipping cost either. At all. Right. I don't. But I mean, I'm not overcharged. I'm not, like I said, on most international packages, I lose money at that $21.99 unless they're under 8 ounces. Then there's enough in there to do that. If they're over 8 ounces, I lose money on them every time. But I ship it anyways. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I'll definitely help you out, bro. Let's connect on through messaging on eBay and we'll figure it out. All right, that Luke Keyshaw goes to the Twins. I wish I could offer that multiple day shipping for everybody. I wish I could offer that, but there's no good way to track it, and it would be an absolute just a mess, shit show around here. If that was the case, like it's an impossibility to track that, to do it forever. I wish I could. It's an impossibility to do. Oh my god, I would want to shoot myself in the face. Trying to decide how to figure all that out. Oh my god. All right, here we go. All right, here's our base cards. We have, these are out of 99, Miggy Cabrera to the Tigers, Aaron Judge to the Yanks, and our Reds are out of 75, Hagen Smith to the White Sox, and Noah Schultz to the White Sox as well. We got a hollow silver, Yadi Molina to the Cardinals out of 49. And Cash Mayfield to the Padres as well. We got a Emerald, Chase Dollander out to the Rockies, it's out of 13, bookend number 1 of 13, and a hollow gold, Chase Burns out to the Reds, that's bookend number 10 of 10. All right, our Game Gears. Well, that's a Game Gear, my bad. Our Material Treasures, these are game used. We got Phil Niekro to the Braves out of 75 on the red, and the red Yogi Berra out of 75 going out the Astros. That's Manager Warren. Here is our Material or Treasured Threads. These are not game used, as they are all prospects or rookies. We got a Bryce Matthews of the Stros out of 99, Bubba Chandler of the Pirates as well. Our Reds are out of 75. We got Tink Hence to the Cardinals and Christian Campbell of the Red Sox, both color matches. And a hollow silver, Charlie Condon out of 25 going out the Rockies. Game Gears. Game Gear single patches, that is a game used. Eddie Matthews to the Braves, that's out of 49. Blue Pedro Martinez to the Red Sox out of 49, game used. Not game used, Luke Keyshaw to the Twins out of 99. A Paul Skeens out of 99 to the Pirates as well. And a Andrew Painter on the blue to the Phillies out of 49. Followed by a nasty Jake Wilson on the hollow silver to 25, going to the A's. All right. We got Eckler's Choice, blue out of 49, Franklin Arias to the Red Sox, and a hollow gold Ryan Johnson to the Angels out of 10, and then a blue George Lombard Jr. to the Yanks, that's out of 49. All right, we do got a field pass signatures of Yadi Molina, that is a blue out of 49 going out the Cardinals. Then we got the silhouette signatures, Jackson Churio to the Brewers, followed by a couple personalized treasures, a nasty Paul Skeens to the Pirates, it's out of 99, congrats on that one. And the hollow gold Drew Burris out of 10 going out to the Sasaki Burris spot. We got a Colossal Signatures Blake Burke to the Brewers out of 99. Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate you. All right, we got a Colossal Material Sigs, Herson Waldrop to the Braves out of 99, followed by a Cam Smith on the die cut Material Sigs out of 99, going out to the Astros, and a hollow silver Billy Amick to the Twins out of 25. See, they look a lot better with the chunky patches in behind. They look really cool with the chunky patches in behind those. Just the white ones are kind of, they're all right. But when you got a nice chunky multicolored patch in behind them, they look pretty cool. That one's like America. It's the color. It's the back screen color match. You know what I'm saying? All right, our treasured materials signatures. We got Chase Dollander of the Rockies out of 49. Matty Shaw to the Cubbies out of 99. Beautiful. And a Kalen Culpepper to the Twins out of 49 as well. We have the 2024 National Treasures Prospect Lumber signatures. Dalton Rushing going to the Dodgers. That's out of 49. And Cecil Fielder on the blue Timeless Talent autos. That is out of 49 and going out to the Tigers. 2 redemptions. A Luke Keyshaw on the Players Collection Sigs. That's going to be out of 49 or 99, and it's going out to the Twins. And the nasty Field Pass Autographs blue. That is going to be out of 49. That is a Ken Griffey Jr., and that is a Reds Ken Griffey Jr. Does go to the Reds. That is not a Mariners one, per the checklist. And then our booklet was a Jumbo Signature Materials booklet that is numbered. It's hollow gold. It's numbered 9 of 10. It's an Aiden Miller going out the Phils. Very chunky. I love the Phils big chunky patches with those braided looking patches. They're good. That's an Aiden Miller. Solid one there for you, Chris. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the break and the afternoon. So I'll be back at you later. Hold on a second here. Yes. Right, yes. T205 and Mitchell and Ness on the random tonight, yes. Two very awesome sets. Here's the T205s. Right there, right? It's a this is what's called a sealed carton. Right? That is a sealed carton. They don't do hobby boxes. Inside are bought for. So you'll look for these being sold. They are the single boxes are usually sold and they're sealed and they're inside of this a carton. Obviously it's all cigarette, because they're the old cigarette cards, the old 1911 T205s. There's 4 sealed packs. There's 4 sealed boxes inside of a carton. So inside of this carton are 4 sealed boxes. You do get 1 autograph per carton. So we're doing that full carton along with the Mitchell and Ness exclusive Ginter boxes. You get Mitchell and Ness exclusive Mitchell and Ness packs in those, and possible Mitchell and Ness memorabilia redemptions. So there is going to be a non-spot in the break that will be random. Yeah, there you go. I hooked you with the Leaf Jumbo. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sorry, not sorry. It seems like I did my job good then, right? Yeah, no problem, Chris. I appreciate you. So yeah, that's a pretty good random. Again, there is going to be a non-spot in that's not going to have access to the jerseys because there is 2 signed jerseys, and there's also a Topps Chrome Update hobby in there too, which they're not going to have cards to. But there is 2 pretty attractive spots in the non right here. I might actually rethink that and take down one of the spots and throw up a specific spot for the non, because I just don't like. I might just price out the non spot and have that. I don't like the person, whoever gets it might not be a non-spot fan, right? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take one of the spots down and then just throw up a buy it now for the non-spot. That way, all the random spots have access to the jerseys and stuff like that. That's probably the only way to do that. It's probably the only way to do that correctly. So, Alvin, if you're still here, I'm going to do that. I know you like to maybe grab that spot. I'm going to do that. I won't make that spot available till the live stream tonight, though. So I won't list that spot till the live stream tonight. Then I will list it. right before the live stream happens. So if you guys want that spot, it'll be available right when I go live. The non-spot for this break. I'm gonna take down one of these random spots. So, anyways, that'll be the random for tonight, along with Topps Chrome update and 2 signed jerseys. If we sell that one out prior to me going live tonight, hell, we'll list another one, see if we can fill another one out, and we'll have 8 breaks on the main stream tonight, along with some cards that I will auction off as well. We might have some sealed we'll auction off tonight. I'll have some stuff to do rather than just watch me open cards. But Happy New Year to all. Knicks, the hockey and basketball are ending right now on eBay Live, or on eBay. Hold on. Oh, you can be prominator. You can or proto-nominator, proto-minator, whatever the hell your name is there. You can bid, bro. Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. Yeah, bid if you want to bid. Nothing should stop you from bidding. So yeah, bid all you want to, and we'll figure it out on the back end. So, anyways, yes, that's a good random there, though. What else is going to be the random that I might list tonight? I don't know what the random is I'll list tonight. It's just going to be... Anyway, hockey and basketball are ending right now for Nick's stream that starts here in just over an hour. So make sure if you're a hockey basketball fan and want some of those, get in those bids right now. Protominator. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Protominator. All right. I assume your name's Tom then? And then, obviously, the baseball breaks for tonight's stream start ending in about an hour. So get your spots, and I'll see you guys later for the main show. And until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. I'm going to catch you guys later.